Sarasota Tim and Tammy prove that they are the worst kinds of humans. Well, today, Tim did as usual. First video, what was it? Getting ready to go to the Honda dealer. Second video, what was it? Driving to the Honda dealer. Third video, at the Honda dealer, the greatest dealer on the planet. Yep. And then he made one, I'm riding my scooter. But Tim's mediocrity and lack of content isn't what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about today is Tim and Tammy just proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that they are the worst kind of humans on the planet. Now, you can say that his little scamming and scheming and his Social Security horse shit is pretty bad, which it is, no doubt, it is pretty bad. But this is my thoughts on that is, if you are not gonna plan for your future, if you're not gonna plan for retirement, if you're not gonna read the literature that Social Security sends you and tells you if you retire now, you get this much, if you do, it tells you everything. Your stuff, not generic stuff, not Tim stuff. But if you listen to some moron on YouTube instead of taking some time to read over the literature that you're given or go to the Social Security website or anything else, the myriad of things that you can do to look these things up and plan for your future, or even talk to a financial advisor. If you're going to listen to Tim, well, that's your fault. If you're that blasé about your retirement and your future as a retired person, if you don't care, and you're going to listen to some jackass on YouTube, that's on you. So as bad as that is, that's nothing compared to treating customer service and wait staff like subhuman beings and stiffing people on tips and constantly buying stuff and then taking it back when there's nothing wrong with anything. You know, Tim and Tammy, they have this persona that they portray. And they have this little thing where, oh, we're this, we're that. The way they dress, the way they try to speak. And we know Tim doesn't have any education. So him yabbering on about this, that, the other thing, it means nothing. It means little to nothing, to me anyway. It's all facade. Tammy's Cadillac and Tim's Honda and his truck, it's all facade. It's all part of the illusion that they're trying to keep up and have people think that they're some upper middle class folks when they're not. Tim lives in a tin can. Come on, we all know Tim. But the thing is that they go into a restaurant and they talk shit about the food. Tim's admission, his own admission, he said there was absolutely nothing wrong with the food. It just didn't give him an orgasm. There was nothing wrong with that food, but he sent it back. Sent it back anyway. Why? To get free shit. The coffee, the whole coffee incident. Oh yeah, take it back and throw it in their face. That's garbage. That's garbage. People make mistakes. They go on cruises. They go get their free shit. They eat the buffet. They have people clean their rooms, tidy up after them, pick up after those two hogs. And I don't care, he's got to be a hog. Anybody that runs around a piss bottle is a hog. But then to not tip these people, that's a horrible kind of person. That's some of the worst kind of people on the planet. These people have jobs. Sure, it's jobs that not everybody wants. Well, not everybody's cut out for it. Not everybody's cut out to be a police officer or lots of other things, but they do it. And these people are in the service industry. They have to deal with assholes all the time. They wait on people, they do things, and they rely on tips. Just like Tim relies on tips. Tim relies on buy me a coffees. Tim relies on people to fall for his little whiny bullshit when he says one thing I got is plenty of money.
Because one thing I got, plenty of money.
But then still wants you to buy me a coffee. Still wants you to buy him sunglasses. Oh, my eye hurts, I need glasses. Oh, I want this golf shirt. The ones at Walmart, they're only $20, but they're not as good as those other ones, those $100 ones. So people send him money. Tim relies on that. But do you think he'll pull anything out? Oh, his little $2 pay it forward bullshit at McDonald's? No. Tip people that serve you. Tip people that wait on you. That's what it's called. That's the name of the game there, Timbo. Now, these two adulterers that's been in an adulterous relationship forever, they're two peas in a pod. They're both the same. She's just as disgusting as he is. She had me fooled at first with Shingate. Yeah, I fell for it. He made fun of her, but she came back. And there she is, just as bad. They're at the restaurant. Send it back, Tim, send it back. It's not the greatest steak you ever had in your life. Send it back, send it back, get free stuff. Take that coffee back and throw it in her face. And I don't think Tammy's the one that makes Tim be that way. Tim is like that. I bet he's just like that all the time. When he's not on camera, yucking it up for everybody, saying his little sayings. No one's promised tomorrow. Blah, 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 blah. Da, 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 da. Runway, less runway behind you than all this bullshit. And saying all this dumb shit. And crushing it, smiling, fake crushing it for Christ. When he's not doing all that, you know he is disgustingly horrible to people. I could just imagine him when he takes shit back. I bet he gives those people a hard time all the time. I mean, just look at him, just ordering shit. You know, a big time YouTuber, I'm Sarasota. Who gives a shit? The guy is so full of himself. So these two assholes, these two ass clowns, they're disgusting people. To treat other people the way that they do, but yet expect everybody to cater to Tim and give him stuff. And those fools do. I hope one day everybody wakes up and sees a disgusting human that treats people like garbage, like everybody's beneath him. And to take people that rely on others, people that count on tips, and their tips reflecting the service that they provide, to have people go on cruises and be catered to, and then stiff people. It wasn't even your tips that you gave, but you turned it back. That's disgusting. To tell those people, that lady that's massaging old Edgar Winter, talk trash to these people when they had natural disaster and they're trying to get their lives together. For your uppity, snooty ass to treat people like that, you're disgusting. You're disgusting people. And all his followers need to know that, how disgusting he is. Degrading people. And to downgrade service folks and to go in restaurants and just, again, his own admission. There's nothing wrong with it. And turn it back just to get free shit. He's gross. She's gross. They're both disgusting. They're both horrible people. And they deserve one another. because all this time, married, she was with him. Her husband passed, she's still with him. They were in an adulterous relationship for years and years, decades. And they always stuck together. Why? Why did it last as long as it did? Because they are exactly the same. Two self-centered wannabes that portray themselves to be something that they're not. And they run around and be snooty, and they are disgusting to people, and they treat service people like garbage. And you don't have to agree with me. That's never the point here.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.